Hey everybody, and welcome back to Bald Guys with Guns. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Rob.
And today is our 1-year review of, I would say, my favorite hunting rifle I have ever shot, period. The 308 cartridge out of the Ruger American Gen 2. And this is mine.
No, it's not. This is mine.
That's true. It is Rob's. Rob, take us away. Tell us, a little bit about this rifle here. After your year of owning it.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen them, we'll link them up here. There were some initial videos I made basically just testing all kinds of ammo through this gun right after it was released, a little over a year ago now. And I just wanted to find the best ammo for it that I could that would help me when I wanted to go hunting. But also shoot good for fun, right? Yep. This gun is completely stock. I added an Arken EPL4. That is a 6-24 by 50 scope. Little CV Life bipod that's for the sling stud.
Guys, just so you know, Rob has some very nice rifles, thousands of dollars in a rifle, and we have this very stock, very affordable rifle.
Yes, I mean off the shelf these are $600 or less. And if you find them on a sale,
$29 bipod.
$29 bipod, $300 scope.
And that's it.
And it works great. We have several videos. There's me testing different calibers, or not calibers, different brands of ammo, different bullet weights, all that stuff. And then we even have videos, which we'll also link here, of me shooting this out to 1,000 yards. And as most of you probably know, 308 isn't necessarily designed to go that far.
No, it's not.
But the other thing I did change. I took the muzzle brake that came on it off, put a Silencer Co. ASR muzzle brake on there because I do like to run it suppressed.
Right.
Because it's a light rifle. This thing was like 9 pounds.
Yeah, it is very light. What's your barrel length on this one? Is this the 20 inch?
20 inch.
20 inch barrel. So, in those videos, just keep that in mind that we are hitting steel accurately at 1,000 yards with a 20 inch barrel out of a 308. Hunting cartridge.
This is the ammo that we found to be the best for this rifle. Is
All right, Rob, can you say it out loud?
Federal Premium Tactical Law Enforcement Tipped Match King. Did I say that right?
I think so.
Did I do it in the right order?
Law Enforcement Tactical Tipped.
Federal Law Enforcement.
Made in the US of A.
Yes. So this is basically just your standard 168 grain Sierra Match King hollow point boat tail. But for law enforcement, they added the polymer tip. Yes. So it's not like there are other tipped Match Kings that are a different shape bullet. So, this regular Sierra Match Kings ran great out of this. That tip bullet adds just a little bit of BC and helps us get out a little farther. Also, when you're, shooting at an animal, that's going to help open up the bullet when it impacts.
Yes, it will.
So that's kind of why I went with that one. It shot the best and it gave me good results.
In the year that we've been able to kind of shoot multiple rifles and circle back to this one.
Oh man, other than not being able to stay on target at closer ranges because of the kick and the lightness of the gun, this thing shoots lights out.
It is insane. We're getting consistently 3/4 inch groups or less at 100 yards. We are able to accurately take it out, and nothing has been done to the rifle other than you've changed the muzzle brake. But it was still decent with the muzzle brake that you had on it.
It was, and I only changed it so I could throw a suppressor on here. Because I have the ASR mount, so I can swap my suppressor to several guns this way.
Yes. In Rob's discovery of finding the ammo for this rifle, he probably shot over 300-400 rounds through it.
Yep.
Once discovering the ammo that the gun likes, we've probably shot another 300-400 rounds through it. So this gun now has somewhere between that 600 to probably 800 rounds shot through it in a year's time. The bolt still extremely smooth, operates with one hand. You can maneuver it exactly how you'd want after 800 rounds. On a hunting rifle, if you've shot that many times, you probably should retire from hunting unless you're target shooting. But if you're doing more than a couple 100-yard, 200-yard sight-ins and then taking it hunting and firing it a couple times, we have shot enough out of this to say it's going to last you your lifetime and still be lights out.
Yeah. And I don't plan to do reloads with this. This was strictly a hunting gun. If I was in a pinch and needed ammo, I can go to the store, grab something off the shelf, right?
Yep.
CR Match Kings are everywhere. The tactical tipped Match Kings are a little harder to find, those law enforcement ones. But I bought a bunch of them, so I'm good for my lifetime probably.
The other thing, you know, I mean, trigger pull after those, you know, that many shots that we've put through it, that trigger is still just as crisp as when we very first got it. Right around that 3-pound mark, which is, you know, exactly where you want it to be for hunting. Still allows you to get that micro precision down. It's, you know.
It is a 3-pound trigger, which I like for the hunting scenario.
Yes.
We've been shooting a lot of lighter triggers lately, and like when we went and shot this, which you guys will see in just a second, I was surprised at how hard it was to pull this trigger.
Yes.
Because we've been shooting like 5-ounce, 8-ounce triggers for the last month.
Yeah. Very, very lightweight.
So, but what we're going to do with this today is not just talk about how much we love it, because we obviously do. For $600 or less, this thing, go get one. I'm like, seriously. This isn't an advertisement for Ruger. I bought this on my own dime, but I just like it that much that I can tell you, like, it's totally worth it.
Yep. So many nice features about it. The grooved barrel, right?
Yep, that fluting.
Yep. Your fluting, your big knob on the bolt. I'm a big fan of the chassis and how it has the rivets right on your hand. So if it's raining or it's a little muddy outside, you fall.
I like that they added
Yep.
the cheek riser on this one compared to the
it's
Gen
rubber.
1s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's just, it's great. But I mean, we can only talk so much. I think you guys are ready to watch us shoot it.
Right. So just so you're aware what you to plan for, right?
Yep.
We are going to shoot at 500 yards at 4-inch targets, clay pigeons, and then we're going to move out to 1,000 and shoot at an MOA plate.
Yes.
And what did we do? Like 5 shots each, or something like that.
I think you had 6.
6 at the clay pigeons and 5 at the 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So enjoy. All right. So we found dope for the average velocity of 2,600, 11.5 MOA to hit 500, verifying on a giant target.
There's no wind. If anything, it might go slightly right due to the barrel twist. Are you going to aim just above the clump of impacts?
I'm aiming dead center. All I care about is hitting it. I'll figure out.
Go. There's just above all those impacts. There's a nice solid patch of orange.
All right.
Aim in there. Start there.
Okay. I've got 5 shots for 6 clays. Let's see how many of them we can smoke. That's a 4-inch target at 500 yards with a Ruger American Gen 2.
Hold on a sec.
All right, I'm on target, far right top.
Send it. Elevation looked maybe top of clay.
Okay,
You were from center, a clay left.
a clay left.
So I would go down 1 click.
You said just above it, maybe?
Yeah.
All right. That would be exactly 10 MOA up instead of 11 and a half.
Let's see.
Okay, here we go.
Did you nick the steel?
What? None of them fell off.
No.
Did you not get dust report down there?
No.
That's weird.
Okay, you are low.
How low? Probably should have just stayed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you went just over it.
Well, let's see.
You're dancing. There was no dust. I'm following a bullet trail.
Right.
I want to say you were low right, possibly. I'm gonna zoom out just a hair.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Send it. The elevation looks good, just right.
How far?
You went to the right side of it by about, from center, 1 foot pigeon. That's not Bronson.
Nope. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
And there's the Mirage from the gun heating up. Hit!
There it is. They both fell.
Yeah, I think I hit the bottom and probably hit the...
Yeah.
I know I hit the clay, but I think I hit the bottom of it and it nicked the...
I think they're gonna talk to us. They're still on the back side of it because the clay totally shattered.
Yeah, I'll go for the middle one now, top.
We know you guys.
Middle top.
Middle top, send it. Hit.
All right, 2 in a row.
You about an inch high from center.
All right, so there's 3 clays left. You want to take a crack at it?
Got ammo down in there.
Yeah, there's a sleeve of 10 in the box.
Where are you holding?
Right on the clay.
Okay, center, middle.
Okay.
Or I guess left, right bottom.
Right bottom. Got it. It's also a 3-pound trip. Maybe you should have dry fired that first.
Yeah. No,
You're good. You got this.
I got
I
this.
believe. Hit. I think you hit the bottom left. You definitely hit
Right.
clay,
Okay.
but you hit the post as well because it knocked the top broken one off.
All right. And this bipod freaking like fell. There we go. All right. Yeah, that trigger pull felt like an eternity, dude.
You're telling me I'm sitting over here like, fire, Jeremy, fire.
By the time it went off, it was definitely low on that clay.
All right. Well, I mean, it looks like it hit the clay and then, like, again, hit the back of the steel.
Okay. I'm sending top one.
Okay. Hit. 2 in a row. Go for 3. It's easy when it's dialed in for you, huh?
Yeah.
Just over top.
Okay.
Hit.
Boom!
Dude, 3 out of 4.
On a 4-inch target at 500 yards.
That's why I still love that gun.
Ooh, baby! I love that rifle, dude. Absolutely love that rifle.
And so now we've got 10 shots on the chrono.
Uh-huh.
14.8 standard deviation out of 10 shots with factory
ammo, dude.
That's not terrible.
No. Dude, I love that we can just pick up a rifle and be spot on.
Right?
Check that out. At a mile?
At a mile?
No, at, yeah, about 1,600. Take a look at that, dude.
Oh yeah. They got their heads locked.
Yeah. You guys want to see this? Oh, yeah.
All right, you ready for a first round impact? Because that would be cool.
Recording. Starting to get that mirage. No wind.
All right, first shot. Was I low?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how much.
It looked like it was right under it.
Yeah.
I
I
was,
would say maybe go up one
I
MOA.
again, I adjusted for what I thought it was doing at 500, so I went up one.
Same spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see if it's.
Windage was still right on. Might have been a hair like right edge.
All right. Ready?
Send it. Hit. Yep. Elevation perfect. You were 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, like edge?
3 o'clock, like, that's a 10-inch plate.
Yep.
Probably 3 inches right.
Of center?
Yep.
Okay, I aimed right, I aimed left edge, so we'll just go same hold. Is that just off the left?
It looked like it was low, but I'm wondering if you're coming down.
Could be high. It could be one of those where it's like it looks low, but it's
But I think the way your trajectory is, you went either just right, just above, or just left, but you're right in there.
It's just dancing.
Yeah.
All right,
Because the impact was like directly below it.
last shot. I'm just gonna do the same hold.
way low.
Yeah.
That one go way low. That one went way slower. I love factory ammo. That was like 50 FPS slower than the leathers.
Really?
Yeah. So, all right. Jared, I got 5 shots left. You want to try it?
Sure. You're still holding left edge?
I was.
That would be 5 inches. So one. Well, you're almost 10 inches.
I actually don't have 5 shots, but I can get you 5.
We'll just do the. What is it, 4?
1.
Only 1.
I got another several boxes of this.
Just send it, dude, while you're there. Is all still recording?
I stopped the chrono, so I don't know what this is. I'm not gonna get a reading on this one. All right.
Impact.
All right.
It bounced either. Yeah, it had to have been top plate.
2 out of 6 ain't bad. Again, for a $600 hunting rifle, 308 caliber, not bad. 1,000 yards. It's not really supposed to go that far. Camera now. I'm my plan.
All right. Sending.
Go ahead. Left side of the target. I think your elevation was good.
Okay.
Hit. Impact. Yeah, bottom right.
Okay.
Same hold, maybe a little bit
Higher.
higher, and you're good.
How about I go 1200?
It won't go 12. Two in a row, bro. Nice shooting.
Thank you.
You got the good ammo. Just left, I think.
Last one.
Oh, you saw?
There's so much mirage right now coming off that barrel.
There's also Mirage downrange too.
I'm seeing multiple targets, dude.
The ground. I think it hit left. There was very little report, but I think it went left as well. 2 out of 5 though.
Not bad. See what I mean? It's just so gosh dang nice, just like Nelly here.
Yeah, this is a great rifle.
It is.
So I took 6 shots at 500, but one was at a piece of steel.
Correct.
To verify my windage.
Yep.
And then I went
2 for
two
5.
for 5, 2 in a row. My last 2 shots.
At the clay pigeons. I mean, 3 shots to get on a sub MOA target, a 4-inch clay pigeon at 500 yards. I'd say that's really freaking good. And then, as we've shown with this rifle, once it's on, it's on.
It's on.
Right?
And then he turned around and shot and hit 2 out of 5. So.
Yep. So I'd say that's really good, you know.
Yep.
And then we pause and we run out to 1,000.
Yep. I hit on my 3rd shot.
Your 3rd shot and your final, and then your 6th shot, because it was just easier for you to fire that one on the ground.
Yeah.
Than to go and change and switch everything out.
Yeah. So
2 of 6.
2 out of 6, which isn't that bad with considering the caliber.
Right. A 20-inch barrel. The gun weighs 8 to 9 pounds.
Yeah.
And a 3-pound trigger pull. That's really freaking.
But then you turn around.
Then I turn
with
around.
the dope that I found.
Yep.
And hit in 2. And hit 2 in a row.
And hit 2 in a row.
I mean, the gun's accurate, guys. For $600, you can't beat it.
Now, we shouldn't be doing that at 1,000.
Not with this gun.
No. So if you're interested, you know, go for it. You know, it's been on the market now for a year. We have nothing but great things to say about it.
1 year later,
1 year.
love it even more.
And a year later, he has 2 Gen 2s now.
Yeah, I have a 223 in this because I like this one so much, and the 223 kicks a little less. It's actually more accurate than this.
It is. Well, you're also doing custom loads.
I am
with
doing
it.
hand loads for
It's
it.
in a different chassis now.
But
you know.
it shot like
It shot lights out too.
it shot like half-inch groups with factory ammo too. So.
And it does have a 22-inch barrel. So I mean,
22-inch
some
barrel.
differences, but straight up, this is hunting. Don't go any other way.
Nope.
Nope. I can't do it.
So this is the first rifle we've ever purchased that we've been able to review from purchase date to 1 year later.
I think you bought it, what, a week or 2 after it actually hit the shelves. If
Honestly, as soon as Shields had one, I had this.
That's true. So as soon as it was available and on the shelf for you to purchase, it came
Yep.
home. And within a week we had the first video out of trying to find the right load.
So Ruger, if you see this and you make a new rifle, think about us before it's released maybe. Because obviously you make good rifles and we can help out.
Yes, we can. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We always appreciate your likes, your comments, everything that you could do to help promote us. And I think there's just one last thing to say. One last
Always
thing.
remember,
That only
the most beautiful scalps.
are bald. We'll see you next time.